In a small town, not too long ago, in the time of Rabbi Shneur Zalman Miladi, they lived a man that was known to be very, very rich, but also extremely stingy. But also, at that time, there was a boy, beautiful young man, learning Torah, that was orphaned from his mother and his father. But finally came the day for him to get married. They found him a beautiful lady as well, beautiful from the inside, on the outside. And they were about to get married. Everyone chipped in. The day of the wedding, the police came and they kidnapped the young man. And they said he needs to go to the army. And they took him in front of everyone. A bunch of policemen came and they took him into the offices of the police. Tomorrow morning he's leaving, he's going to serve in the army. The rabbis came to beg until finally the chief of police there said, 1,000 ruble by tonight. If we don't get 1,000 ruble, which is an extraordinary amount of money, we're not going to release him. Rabbi Shneur Miladi said, Avi Yetomim v'dayan almanot. Hashem says, I am the father of the orphans. Make me a list, please, of all the rich people in the town. I'm going to go, mitzvat pidyon shvuim, ransoming someone, and let me go and try to ransom him. And he looks at the list that they made him. He says, well, you're missing one person here, the richest person in the town. He says, no, Rabbi, don't worry about him. He only gives people 1 copper rusted coin. That's it. He said, put him on the top of the list. I want to go to him first. Okay? The rabbi of the city, Rabbi Shneur Miladi, also Rabbi Shneur Zalman Miladi, and a few other junior rabbis, they are heading into the house of this man. As soon as he sees all the footsteps, he gets up, he opens the door, he says, wow, what did I deserve to get such an honor? Baruch Hashem, Bruchim Habayim, Bruchim Habayim. They sit down. Make a long story short, the rabbi tells him everything that's going on. The man takes out from the copper rusted coin, and he says, here, Rabbi, this is for you. The rabbi says, Tizkele mitzvot, thank you so much. He takes the coin and he heads out toward the door. Then the rich man says, you know what? Hold on a second. I didn't give you enough. Let me give you a whole ruble. He gives him a ruble. He says, wow, Tizkele mitzvot, bracha v'atzlacha, thank you so much. Continue on, a few more steps. And the man says, you know what? Hold on a second. I didn't give you enough. Let me give you 10 rubles. The rabbi is like, wow, Tizkele mitzvot, bracha v'atzlacha, nachat from your children. Hashem should bless you. And he continues to walk. And all of a sudden, the rich man starts bursting out in tears. He says, what's going on, Rabbi? What's going on? The rabbi asked him. He says, well, I tell you, a few years ago, a man came over here to ask for tzedakah. And he threw the money back in my face. As if I didn't give him enough. So I said, from now on, I'm going to be giving just one rusted copper coin, and that's it. Whoever is going to resent it, I am not going to give him any money. But whoever is going to accept it, I'm going to give him a huge donation. Everyone, you know how much klalot I got, how many people cursed me because of this coin, that I gave them this coin. You're the first one that said thank you, gave me a little bracha, and went on. And the more I gave you, the more brachot you gave me. He said, you know what? I want to do the mitzvah. I'm going to give you the 1,000 ruble. The rabbi thanked him so much, went right away to the chief of police, gave him the money, got the chatan out, and the rich man and the rabbi walked the orphan man down the aisle. Story ends that the next day the chatan went to wash himself at the river, and he found a bag that fell right off from the chariot of the chief of police with 1,000 ruble. The chatan right away picks up the bag and goes to the rabbi of the city. He says, Rabbi, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? What do I do with 1,000 ruble? He told him, this is a gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Rabbi Shneur Zalman Miladi, he made sure to take you out, but he made sure also, Dayan Yatomim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that is going to do the judgment for the orphans. It's a blessing for you that you should be able to have parnasa. You see, in this week parasha, Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu, go to the Jewish people, beg them to ask the Egyptians for money and gold. The Jewish people a normal person doesn't need to be begged to be given money, silver or gold. But Bnei Yisrael said, we don't need the money. It's not important for us. Just let us be free. We've been slaves. We don't care about that. Hashem says, no, I don't want you to just go out. I want you to come out wealthy, full, loaded. But the money, it depends. The money depends. If you're going to use it in a good way, then you're going to have a bracha v'atzlacha. But if you're going to keep it only for yourself, then that could be, God forbid, the opposite. So let's learn the lesson from this rich man, that he was stingy, but when the rabbi realized, he gave him akarat tov, gave him bracha, then he realized how important it is to give to others. So Hashem gave you to give to others. So let's continue sharing the goodness in the world, which is chasing away the darkness. Which is darkness, makat chosher, it says, the midrash, it was ave ke'ove shel dinar, as thick as a gold coin. Why a gold coin? Because if you put something shiny in front of you, you have, let's say, a piece of glass, put something shiny behind it, who are you going to see? You're only going to see yourself. It's going to become like a mirror. If a person only sees money everywhere, he's only going to see himself. He's not going to realize that he's stepping over everyone else. Bezrat Hashem, use the money to only for good things, to give tzedakah and to grow Torah and mitzvot. And like that, we have the bracha of coming out. The same way we came out of Mitzrayim, we'll come out from our own personal galut and from the galut that we are now with the Geulah Shlema Amenu. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.